Alright, sorry, I forgot to hit record. I found level 4. YouTube. I'm sorry. Gotta remember to make that a habit. Okay. What is happening? This is crazy. It's level 3, guys. Why am I... Oh my god. Yep, alright. They aren't playing, man. We're on level 3 and we're already getting... Poles voiced and mummies. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. We need to move this microphone closer. We're going to turn up that gain a bit. Let's go. Freaking die, mummies. Don't touch me. Yeah, the selection, like select to choose a different weapon would be kind of nice in this one, I feel like. Because the big enemies that they have you fighting immediately are this is called The Legend of Banjo. This is a Legend of Zelda mod. That you can get off romhacking.net. Okay. Stop moving near the pole's voice. Okay. Here we go. Fucker. Alright. Alright, so this was the boss key room. Not bad, not crazy, just... Just a little frustrating. Because they really are hitting you hard with strong enemies immediately in this one. And that's kind of crazy, but... Oh, Lord. Like, see, that's a lot of Pole's voices. Okay. Well, effectively same for collecting the heart as well as the fairy. So we ain't hurting on that one. Bunnies and spiders alike can't stand a feather strike. Shoot Goma with the arrow. Oh, well. Okay. And I got the Game Boy. Jeebus. I like how they didn't redraw all the sprites. They were just like, there's mummies in one of the Banjo games, right? Right? This is supposed to be Kobe's Desert. This counts, right? But it's fine. It's good. It's still good, though. Okay. Nice. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, we might as well just go straight into the boss. We're here. Okay. It's another Goma. That's fine. I'm here for this. One. So usually it's 3, I think, with Goma. It's the rule 3. Just 2. Okay. Feed the bird. Right. So I made like an Asian chicken salad for dinner. Well, I should say it was more like a Korean chicken salad because of the choices of seasonings and stuff that I used. And I was like, this is missing something. It was kimchi. I then added kimchi to it, and it tasted delicious. Because kimchi is delicious. Okay. Alright. I don't need to sit there and just battle in that room. Got any ice cream? You're kidding me. Okay. Okay, so I think there's a shop that sells ice cream not far from here. So let's go get this person some ice cream. Shall we? Okay. Alexa, dismiss. Okay. Ugh, there we go. Oh, thank God. $30 feels like that's way too much money for ice cream. You mole-ass bastard. Alright. Just better off sticking with the bow and arrow, I think, till we get there. So I can keep the mummies at bay. Like, that's not that big of a deal. But the Pole's voices... They don't, They don't bounce back from getting hit with the sword. Ugh. Dang it. Alright, I left with a profit of magics. I can live with that. This is so early for the food. But it was also early for mummies and Pole's voices, I guess, so... What do you guys think? The raft, probably? I'm guessing the raft. Or whatever this game's version of the raft is. I do. So that tells me that there's probably going to be ice cream again. What the... This is crazy. This is insane. Okay. Well, I shouldn't have to worry about giving the dude ice cream again. That challenge was cuckoo. But I guarantee it's gotta be one of those blocks, right? Fucking mummies. Mummies. Alright, it's gotta be one of those blocks that I have to move, though. I am one hit from death. Doesn't matter if the mummy touches me once I die. Thank God I'm not beeping anymore, though. Holy Lord. Okay. Fuck. That's what I get for looking at my chat. Okay. chat's updating. Alright. You know, a lot of the times when I think these people make like a really hard Zelda mod, it feels like they're gonna be, they equate for the potential of somebody using like save states. I am not using save states. Fuck me. Okay. Dude, people are so funny on Kick. Dear streamer man, please allow me to give money. Not many people fall for those scams. Okay. Alright, here we go. Back to this one. Okay. Okay. There it is. Okay. Oh, shit. Shoot. Okay. I am stuck. Yeah, because I can't get on the backside of this thing swing. Okay. Alright, so, plus side, I know which one I need to go to. What we're gonna do, though, I think, is try and find some health real quick. Okay. 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 No, that's not it. That's big old nothing burger right there is what we call that. Okay. Alright, that's just a shop. Ferry? Nope, that's right. That's just a level. Alright, that's okay. I think if I keep going this way, I eventually run into a ferry. Give me that. And then I'm gonna buy a blue potion, because I want to... save for, what I assume is the white suit, because, man, this game beats you up, man. It does not care about you. Which is fine. I like that in a in a ROM hack, I would say, from time to time. So... Okay. Didn't mean to shoot an arrow at that guy. That was very pointless. Okay. McMainerberry. I killed Fitty Man. I love Cotton Hill. I mean, kinda. He's a terrible, terrible human being. All right. So. Oh, yes. Oh, that was epic. That shot felt so good, you guys. All right. There we go. Okay, gotta get on the back side of it. Move that one up. I'm dumb. That's what just happened, by the way. I want to be clear. What you just saw was my own idiocy. I was like, yep, I'm in the clear. Perfect. I got nothing else that I need to do. Forgetting that I still had more of those things to dodge. I don't know how I don't forget to breathe some days. But you know what? Here we are. Ooh, I need that. Okay. Keep having to waste friggin' money to get to this freaking place to just immediately die because I'm dumb. It's like playing Banjo-Kazooie all over again. But like, for the Nintendo 64. And dying over and over again on Gruntilda. Anyway. Okay. Let's go, Dum Dum. Let's not mess this up this time. Okay. Okay. Alright. Get behind it. Perfect. Move this. Okay. We are gonna have to take a hit there. That's okay. sort of bound to happen. Straight up. Okay, that's okay. All right. Oh my god. It's a rubber duck. The raft is a rubber duck, you guys. You guys, I feel like you're not appreciating that enough. Appreciate that the raft's a rubber duck. Alright, that's right. That was worth it. Worth it to take the... Worth it to take the death. Alright. Okay. I need to find more honeycombs. Oh. You guys ready? Here's my antidepressants. Taking them live on stream. This is gonna go on my YouTube. Okay. I frankly could not have asked for a better drop right there. Okay. Yes. Oh, thank God I needed that. Sweet. Okay. So, we've been collecting... I say okay a lot. We've been collecting the jigsaw pieces. Think one of these trees is burnable? Let's find out. Okay. Oh, God. Sweet. Okay. I feel like the second sword was somewhere around here. But I don't exactly remember where. Right here. It's right here. Okay. I need to find more hearts. Because I really need that sword. Because the last level had freaking Okay. We're not gonna crash the game. Had, okay. Had way too powerful of enemies for this early in the game. Okay. Was it this shop that I need to go to? Okay, I need 84 more dollars. Freedom! What is going on? It is, yes. But the Utah Spring should be hitting any time now. And then it's going to be gorgeous. And then you go to Zion. And you're just like, oh my goodness. But how we doing tonight, Freedom? Oh, was it on my end? Did I freeze up? My internet's been a little weird today, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I freaking died. Okay. That's alright. That's alright. We only got 60 more to go. I gotta find... Yeah, I'm doing good. Just doing a little evening stream tonight. Oh, okay. TikTok, man, it's fickle sometimes. There's a secret under one of these guys. Oh, I doubt it. Alright. Oh yeah. What? No, I got the rubber ducky. Doesn't that mean I can swim? David, thank you for the likes. Okay. Alright, so it looks like I can only swim on brown blocks. Honeycomb, don't steal my money. Oh, okay, money. I'll take it. Sweet. Not too crazy much to go before I can get the white, what I assume is the white suit. Is this level 4? This is level 4. Ooh, very pink. This is Legend of Banjo. This is a Legend of Zelda Banjo-Kazooie mod that someone sent to me. And I was like, alright, I'll check it out. It's good. It's a little tougher than I thought it was gonna be, which is fine. I kind of like that, but it, it's not been bad at all. Damn. Alright. I really thought I was going to get something from right there. Because I really need to find honeycombs. I'm really limited on the amount that because you don't... It's crazy. In this mod, it's crazy, but I like it. Like, it's not a complaint so much as it's like a... when you beat a level, you're not guaranteed a heart. Like, it doesn't give you a heart. It's just like, here's the Jiggy. But you actually have to find the hearts in the world map. And it's the hearts that are tied to sword upgrades, right? In the original Legend of Zelda. So I keep having to try to find these hearts to get these upgrades. It is. It's pretty solid. Still not as good as a New Light. That's probably still been like top of the heap when it comes to mods. But not as bad as some that I've played, that I've literally just like had to give up on the fourth map. What's this one? No. No, I don't. I need 13 more coins. Oh, yeah, so she did. She put those Govee lights up, that she got. So we actually, since they are smart lights, we just decided to keep them up. Fuck. And we just kind of, God, those ghosts take so much damage. That's fine. So we've just kept them up and just kind of adjust the colors as we like. So we did like Easter colors, and then we're gonna do spring colors, and then probably during summer we'll probably just keep them like white. And then of course by then, and then in July we'll probably, there's one called like fireworks that just goes through red, white, and blue. Yeah. So we'll probably end up doing that one around July. But yeah, it's worked out well. Just deciding, just like, we're just gonna keep them up year round. No. So I had to order another thing, which was on not like back order, but nowhere had it, so I'm not gonna get it till next week. Because like the way it's gonna have to work is like, because all of like my home consoles are ran through S-Video into an old school TV, right? Like an old CRT TV. The thing is, they don't make a lot of, like, they still make those cables, but like obviously places like Walmart and stuff don't stock them. So if I get them, I have to order them through Amazon. And when I buy them from Amazon, I want them to be, they got to be pretty long. And those are the ones that always, like, the warehouses don't have, are like the 8 and 10 footers for 2 days. So now I gotta wait till next week. And then I should hopefully be able to get it set up, and then I can play on real hardware. Because, like, I really want to play, the Alone in the Dark game for the Dreamcast. I really want to play Sonic 2. I got a flash cart for my NES. I got a flash cart for my Nintendo 64. I do not want more bombs. And I'm going to get a flash cart for my Sega Genesis so I can actually play these games on real hardware. Because I can feel... Yes. Okay, there we go. Let's go get that white suit. Because I can feel the lag. Specifically because of the monitor I have and stuff. So once I get that set up, that'll be nice, and then I'll have flashcards going. Yeah, I'm excited to do it, and then and then I'll be able to play, Sega CD games and my Dreamcast games on stream, and because like Dreamcast emulation and Nintendo 64 emulation are not great still. That's not where I needed to go. For whatever reason, there's still a lot of problems figuring out those two consoles. Same with the Sega Saturn. So it's sort of one of those things where I'm just like excited to be able to bust those consoles out, because also specifically the revision of the Dreamcast I have is the one that can play burned games before they fixed it. So I'm sitting pretty with that too. The Duck Man, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so they had there's the two revisions of the Dreamcast. Duckman, thank you for the likes. One of which was the revision that shipped with basically being able to pirate on it out well, not technically out the door, because there was some fuckery going on there where it was like you have to overburn CDs and stuff like that. But yeah, it was not hard to pirate on the Dreamcast when it first came out. Which is, in a weird way, one of the things that's made it so easy to play, people like to make a lot of Pure Solar, right? Which was they released that for the Sega Genesis and and stuff like that, but no, not like a ton. It's honestly, to me, I feel like Sega gave up on, I think they did two things wrong. And people are going to hate me when I say this, and I love the Sega Saturn. They should have never made the Sega Saturn. They should have put more stock into continuing to release games for the 32X and the CD, and made that their 32X console, which it wasn't the strongest, don't get me wrong, but you could still have played things like Doom and Alone in the Dark and stuff. There's still some killer apps that could have been out for it that played well. And then focused all R&D work on the Dreamcast. But they felt like they needed to release a bona fide 32X console. I got to interview Tom Klinsky once, who was the president of Sega at the time, president of America of Sega at the time. When this was all happening, I didn't interview him at that time. I interviewed him many years later. And that was one of the things he said he fought for, was we just throw out the Saturn, just don't even, and focus all the money on R&D. So if they would have done that and shipped it with a DVD drive, we'd be looking at a different video game history. Because that was a huge deal too. because the Saturn released in like 95, 96. So the Saturn only existed for 3 years before they dropped the Dreamcast. So yeah, they messed up so hard doing that. And there apparently were some people internally that were like, we should really release this with a DVD drive. The 32X was like 95, and then like a year later was the Saturn or something like that. It was crazy. Like it was like they just. Sega really played a game of keeping up with the Joneses, but like with themselves, it was super weird. And I mean, like, Broly, what's wrong? What? What's the matter? What's up? Hey, what's going on? Hold on. Hey, buddy, let's look at the cameras. Let's take a look. Come on. It's all good, man. It was just people opening and closing doors outside. But yeah, like, here's the crazy thing. They didn't release an exclusive... Oh, hell yeah. An exclusive Sega... They didn't release an exclusive Sonic platformer on the Sega Saturn. They re-released Sonic 1 through 3 in like a Sonic Mega Collection. They released Sonic R, the racing game. And they released Sonic's 3D Blast. They did not release an actual... It's so crazy. They did not release an actual Sonic game that was specific to the Sega Saturn. They, crazily enough, they didn't even port like Sonic CD to it, if I remember correctly. Which is nuts, because that's like... Or Knuckles Chaotix, which was their 32-bit Sonic game for the 32X. Dude, Sega... And I love Sega. I grew up with a Genesis and a Nintendo and an NES. Like, those are my two consoles. But, like... They made some interesting business decisions in the late 90s that really tanked them. Yep. Neighbors opening and closing doors. Guys, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's just the neighbors. The neighbors are friendly. Remember, you've met them all. They give you treats. And are very nice to you. They really do. And that, like... And I mean, think about how crazy that is. Like, think about how much Sonic is still like a beloved character. I honestly, I think you could have given all of those characters independent games and they would have done great. Like, the Tails games actually sold really well for the Game Gear. And then Knuckles Chaotix was the best-selling game for the 32X, which didn't sell well, but like that was because Sega didn't put enough marketing into it. Crap. I think I need one more. But like the 32X was extremely capable, and you could easily pair it with the CD to make them work with one another. Well, not easily, but you could. Like they were gonna put they almost ported Alone in the Dark 1 through 3 onto it. Like, that would have been so crazy to see Alone in the Dark 1 through 3 on a home console in the early 90s. But they canceled that port when they decided they were going to push out the Saturn. Oh, I love, like, I'm always going to be I'm always going to be a cartridge person. Load times and whatnot, but like this storage wise and sound wise, cartridges didn't catch up with those two things till just recently, when it's just flash memory now. But like there was like I just really think that they wasted the potential of the 32X to rush the Saturn out. I think there was still a lot of great like early PC games that you could dude, you could have put like Ultima, a handful of the Ultima games on the 32X, and I would think without much of a problem. Probably a couple adventure games I'm missing too that you could have just like plopped onto it. Oh yeah, I need to do that. My weekends have been a bit I should do that. I really should. That Tyson fight was a hit. Took me so long to beat him. Iron Mike Tyson whooped my ass. Let's see. I can't do this week. I wonder when I can do that next. No, trust me, I got booze, but I got a job interview tomorrow, so I'm not trying to be even remotely hungover. Actually, speaking of, I think I need to call it for now. But no, that's a good idea. I need to do that again. That dude, those drunk streams were fun. But everybody, have a good night. If you see me streaming at like 1 in the morning, it's because I couldn't sleep because of nervous energy, anxiety. Thanks, Swamp Donkey.